My girlfriend and I were reminiscing about our experiences in high school, and she started telling me stories about how she would prank a mentally disabled kid over and over again with her friends. And I'm starting to think my sweet, innocent girlfriend isn't so nice after all. We were laying on the couch Sunday night eating pizza and swapping high school stories. She told me about sneaking into the football field after hours and the time she set off the fire alarm during prom. Normal stuff. Then she grabbed another slice and said with this little laugh, okay, this one is so bad, but it was honestly hilarious at the time. She told me about a boy in her grade named Wendell who had a developmental disability. He was in their mainstream classes with an aide, but was really trusting and believed anything people told him. Her friend group discovered this freshman year, and it became their thing. They'd tell Wendell a girl liked him and wanted him music to ask her out. He'd walk across the cafeteria with this huge, nervous smile and ask the girl to be his girlfriend while everyone filmed it. The girl would look horrified and say no, and Wendell would walk back confused while they laughed. She told me this with a smirk, like the memory still amused her. I put down my pizza. That's pretty messed up, I said carefully. She rolled her eyes. Oh, come on, it was high school. Everyone was mean in high school. Then she told me the next one, and my stomach started turning. They convinced Wendell he'd been selected for a special student award and needed to give a speech at an assembly. He went home and wrote one, practiced it with his mom, and came to school the next day. Wearing a tie his dad helped him pick out. When he showed up asking where he should sit, her friend told him it was rescheduled. He kept asking for weeks when the new date was. His mom even called the school about it. My girlfriend said, laughing, can you imagine? I couldn't laugh because all I could imagine was his mom ironing that tie and helping him rehearse words he'd never get to say. It gets better, she continued, completely misreading my silence. Junior year, they made a fake profile of a girl and started messaging Wendell. They kept it going for 3 months. He told everyone he had a girlfriend. He saved up money from his part-time job bagging groceries and bought flowers for their first date. Her friend group was at the restaurant watching when he showed up alone in a button-down shirt holding roses, waiting for 2 hours at a table for 2 before his mom came to pick him up. He brought actual flowers, she said, like from a real florist, not even gas station ones. It was so sad, but also so funny. Nothing about a boy sitting alone with roses for 2 hours was funny. I sat up slowly. Music. Did anyone ever tell him the truth? No, we just stopped messaging him eventually. He was really upset for a while, like wouldn't come to school for days. She shrugged. I think his mom pulled him out senior year. Something cold settled in my chest. How many times did you do stuff like this? She thought about it like she was counting fond memories. Probably once a month for 3 years. It was just our music thing. He was so sweet about everything. That's what made it funny. You tortured a disabled kid for 3 years and you think it was funny. My voice came out harder than expected. Music. Her smile disappeared. It wasn't torture. We never touched him. They were just pranks. He laughed because he didn't understand that you music were the joke and he was the punchline. She sat up looking annoyed. Why are you getting so upset about something from 7 years ago? Music. I was a teenager. People grow up. Have you though? I asked. Because you just told me all of that smiling. You haven't apologized to him. You told me like it was a fun memory. She crossed her arms. You're being judgmental. There was a lot of social pressure. Social pressure to catfish a disabled kid into sitting alone at a restaurant with flowers. She went quiet then tried a different approach. Okay, fine. It was wrong. But I'm different now. You know me. I volunteer at the animal shelter. You volunteer with animals because they can't tell anyone what you say to them either. That one landed and I watched her face crumble. She started crying. I didn't comfort her because all I could think about was Wendell getting dressed up, practicing his speech, buying flowers with money he earned bagging groceries, believing someone finally liked him. My girlfriend watched all of that happen and laughed. 3 years of